Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me here. Today we're going to be looking at what you may not be seeing coming your way in the near future. So let's get into it. If you want to see more of my readings, subscribe. If you also want a personal, check out the description for that information. All right, Sagittarius. What are they not seeing coming their way in the near future? Okay, we have Saturn, Jupiter, third house, and we have lunar eclipse change. Okay, so let's go ahead and discuss this energy. So we do have Saturn here. So this is the energy of truth, of course, but karma, hard life lessons. This is usually the father or the mother. What else? This is about structure, stability, all of that. Now, with Saturn coming up in your reading, there may be some Saturn-like experiences you guys may be going through. So this could be like more karmic situations coming up, not for the sake of you just going through karmic experiences for no reason, but there may be certain lessons that you guys may be needing to learn from these said karmic experiences. Some of you guys also may be realizing maybe the connection that you're in now may be more karmic, especially if it's a situation where, like, for some reason you guys can't figure out what the root of the problem may be in the connection as a whole. Also, there may be something that comes up with like taxes or like penalties or something that you guys need to be aware of. Also, if somebody did do you wrong, as far as like steal money from you or, again, do things with malicious intent, they are going to be either receiving their karma and you get like a front row seat in seeing that, or they will be experiencing karma and this is just letting you know. Yeah, there may be also something that comes up about like your father, grandfather, or the person you may be married to. So make sure you're checking up on those people that you love. Something may be going on with like bones as well. Like for some of you, like there may be an ache in your bones. But okay, we also have Jupiter here. And this is the energy of abundance and having a lot of something. This is optimism. This is higher learning. This is expansion, growth. Usually good things come to you when you have Jupiter around you. But with Jupiter being in the spread, so this may be a sign that some of you guys may be gaining weight, especially if you're like on quarantine and you can't really leave your house like that. You may be finding yourself just gaining more weight because you're not able to lose it. Of course, you're not able to, go out and do the things that you would usually do. And some of you guys, your eating habits as a whole may have changed. You may be realizing that you guys may be just eating out of boredom, not out of nourishment. Some of you guys may be having more of an interest in going into law school. You may find yourself like really interested in that and trying to take steps towards actually like applying. Some of you guys, if you're in school, this is making sure you don't get into a spat with like your teacher. Like there's a specific teacher that you may have that you may sense may not like you per se. And there's a need for you to make sure you don't get into any arguments with them or try to avoid them as much as possible, honestly. You also may have to take the high road in some sort of way during this time frame, especially when it comes to like family and your relationships with them. Now, the next card I want to discuss is going to be the third house. And the third house is basically how we communicate, how people communicate with us. This is short travel. This is our neighbors, stuff like that. So with this card coming up, there may be a need for you guys to work on the way that you guys communicate between you and another person here. You may be realizing that the reason why you and another person can't quite get your relationship in order or be on the same page is because there's a disconnect in the way that you guys may be communicating, or there's like a lack of understanding. Somebody around you, you may notice that they're like closing down emotionally or like just turning cold as a whole. Some of you may actually be turning cold as a whole and just trying to use logic when it comes to dealing with someone, because emotionally, if you get too invested or involved, you may, make a lot of decisions that don't make sense. Some of you guys may also see something with, or not see something, but you may see things that symbolize stuff to you, like pop up randomly. This could be like numbers, of course, synchronicities with numbers, or even like certain words may have a connection to you and you may be seeing them out. And that may be even a sign of your spirit guide speaking to you through these signs. Now, when it comes to the last card, let's talk about that. We have the lunar eclipse, and this is representing the energy of change. And with the lunar eclipse, like this card says, this is the energy of things changing. Now, this change can be positive. This change could be negative. Change is change. Change is something that we as people, though, cannot avoid. We can't avoid change. We can't run from it. There's nothing that we can do. Now, with this energy, there's definitely going to be shifts, cycles changing. Okay. This is also the energy of things being brought to the open. So if there were any secrets and you were like contemplating on whether or not you can trust someone around you, that will come out in the open and you'll know what to do moving forward with that said situation. Yeah, you guys also may be making like a big purchase very soon. Like this may be something that you've been saving up for a while as well. And you may have to like sacrifice spending your money on things that are frivolous to actually make this purchase. Random message, and then I'm actually going to get out of here. Some of you need to change like your glasses or like your contact lens prescription, because it may not be fitting for you anymore. Like you may, I don't want to say outgrow the prescription, but that prescription may not be good for you anymore. Something with your prescription, or like you may be needing to like replace the contact lenses you may have just as recently gotten. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you did take something from this video. If you did, thumbs the video up and subscribe. Check out the description if you want a personal. And I will see each and every one of you in the next one. Bye.